Are you ready for your first one, sir?
I thought we were done.
Done, we're just starting.
Okay.
The first two I'm sending in are for that gentleman. What because the one we were talking about earlier.
Oh, the Moreno, is this with the students?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Good morning,
Your Honor. Good morning, or afternoon, Miss Burnham. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I wanted to let you know, Your Honor, that I have a student attorney with me. Her name is Bianca Ibarra, and I was hoping she might be able to join us.
Sure, that's fine. I have
Natasha Andrews also involved in this hearing too. Natasha Andrews, I thought.
No, not from our side. No, thank you.
What's her name? Bianca Ibarra?
Yes, Your Honor. Bianca Ibarra.
Yeah, she's here somewhere.
Oh. There she is.
No.
This one.
Yes.
Looks like Bianca. No,
Thank you.
Moreno. They're both on
Oh,
Moreno.
okay. The Dominic Moreno one?
Yeah. Okay. Ms. Ibarra, you are muted. So if you want to unmute, there you go.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. Yeah, I have reviewed the packet that y'all sent in for Mr. Moreno, and I believe he has satisfied all of the conditions I imposed with your office, and you conveyed them to him. So at this time, I'm going to sign an order to dismiss the public intoxication case against him, with the caveat tell him this is a one-time deal and not to do this kind of stuff again.
Yes, Your Honor. I know that he's working on his path to recovery and just wanted to move forward in that journey and put this behind him. So thank you.
Yeah, well, it looks like he's doing a good job just from the packet of information that you all submitted. So with that, unless there's something else, Ms. Burnham or Ms. Ibarra, we can conclude this meeting unless Ms. Ibarra, you have some questions or want to discuss anything further.
No, Your Honor, I don't believe I have any more questions.
Okay. Well,
Thank you so much.
Early. Ms. Burnham, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was just saying thank you, Your Honor.
Sure. Well, again, urge Mr. Moreno to stay on that path he's on. A lot better than the path he was on.
Yes. Yeah. I agree. And he's doing well. He will be so relieved.
Good.
That, to have this case behind him, as Miss Ibarra said. So thank you for that.
All right. Well, with that, y'all all, once we open back up, y'all are always welcome to come over and see us when we do this live. But with that, y'all can leave the meeting and y'all stay safe and be blessed.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. We appreciate your time.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm sorry, Your Honor, I'm trying to exit.
Well, I usually, if I get to that point, I just pull out a pistol and shoot the screen. It's effective. Okay.
I'm bringing Cynthia real quick so I can put her in a breakout room.
Okay. Are any of these that are on the screen, are they pre-trials?
I got to look at my list.
It would be very helpful if we had that list in here too. Think you can make a copy of it and send it in here to us?
Nah. Yes, sir.
Is that way?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I had Miss Andrews there for just a second while I was talking to Miss Burnham and the Miss Ibarra, so I know she's out there somewhere. Would you pull Natasha Andrews? I got somebody else, David Bridges.
Bridges?
Yes.
Bridges.
Okay, Mr. Bridges, are you there, sir? Mr. Bridges, are you there? Mr. Bridges? Vicki,
Yes, sir.
what happened to Miss Andrews?
I don't know. I put her in there, and when I walked back in my office, she was gone. I see her. She's right back there. I don't know.
Right back where? I don't see
She
her.
just logged back in.
Okay.
I'm not sure what happened. I admitted her. So you want me to remove Mr. Bridges?
Well, let me see if Mr. Bridges comes up because I got both his file and Miss Andrews' file sitting out here, so. Mr. Bridges, are you there, sir? You can unmute. Okay, Vicki, let's try to get Miss Andrews back on. Mr. Bridges
Okay.
is AWOL for a minute. Hello, Miss Andrews. Okay, and if you can unmute, we'll be in business.
Okay, is that better?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Hi, I'm not Natasha. I'm her girlfriend. She doesn't know how to work Zoom. I was setting it up for her. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, here she is.
Oh, you did it? I'm here. Can you see me?
Yes, ma'am. Well, I can see the top of your head. Now I can see
Oh,
the bottom of your head.
hi.
And now I can see your eyes and your
Okay.
nose. All right. Ms. Williams, you, let's say we talked about a month ago and you wanted to, no, we talked further back than that. Let me see here. What did we do? Okay, raise your right hand for me. Mr. Andrews, raise your right hand for me. Solemnly swear to tell the
Yes.
truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ms. Andrews, I placed you on deferred disposition on this case back in August, it looks like.
Yes.
And you're supposed to do 6 hours community service, which it looks like you finally got done. And so the only other question I need to ask you is, since you were placed on deferred, have you been cited for any other offenses involving drugs or alcohol?
No. No. No, sir.
Okay, your lips aren't moving, so who's answering? Are you a ventriloquist?
Can you see me?
No, it's just because you froze up.
No.
I was hearing the sound, but your lips weren't moving. All right, Ms. Andrews,
My
right?
thing is down at the bottom. So no, I have not. Can you hear me?
Okay.
I think it's going out.
Okay, well, thank you for calling in, and I'll go ahead and dismiss the case.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, good luck to you. Stay away from that stuff.
I will, I promise.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye. That was really funny. Okay, this is Devin Mendez.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Mendez, can you hear me, sir?
Sir, I can.
Okay, let me pull your file here real quick. Oh, there you are. Okay. San Francisco fan, huh?
Yes, sir. We actually said this last time when I came in here with
I
you.
know, I remember.
Yes, sir.
San Francisco and the Texans, and who else is there? I can't.
A little bit of the Browns. So that's my other team, but I don't have them up anywhere yet.
Okay.
They haven't given me a reason to put them up yet. So
Okay. Mr. Mendez,
Okay, he's got ran a stop sign, and then he has a pre-trial for the possession charge.
okay. So on the stop sign, Mr. Mendez, raise your right hand, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Thank you.
Okay.
Vicky, this is one that was handled when we were in the freeze. What do my notes say about my conversation with Mr. Mendez on the stop sign case?
All right, looks like you offered him DSC and gave him to 216 to accept and pay the 144.
Okay.
So,
Well, 216 was part of the freeze time, wasn't it?
but we don't even have insurance or copy of the driver's license or anything either, unless it's in the file and nobody made a note of it.
No, there's nothing in the file. Okay. Mr. Mendez, okay, hold on. Okay, on the stop sign violation, Mr. Mendez, do you recall what your plea was? Was it guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
So I had said not guilty, but it went not guilty to the whole thing in general. For that one, I would more say it was no contest because I understand where he's coming from. Because I came up to the light, or I came up to the stop sign, and I pretty much I came to a stop, but then I rolled a little bit and I hesitated to go too long, and then I went, and then that's when the cop kind of pulled out. So I wasn't really gonna, contest him on that or what he had seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so no contest on the stop sign. I understand you're pleading not guilty on the drug paraphernalia case,
Yes, sir.
and you'll end up talking to Ms. Trevino here in just a minute. But on the stop sign violation, do you still want to do defensive driving?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna take the course.
Okay, well, you need to do a couple of things first.
Okay.
Mr. Mendez, you need to email us a copy of your driver's license and proof of insurance.
Okay.
and then you need to pay the court costs, which are $144.
Okay.
Can you pay the court costs today?
Yeah, I can pay the court costs today.
Do you have access to a scanner to where you can scan your driver's license and insurance to us?
Yes, I believe my printer can scan and send stuff off.
Yeah,
If
most
not-
of them do, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and you haven't taken defensive driving in the last year?
No, sir.
So, Mr. Mendez, once you pay your fees, you'll have 90 days from today's date to get the class completed and your certificate turned in. You also have to get a copy of your driving history from the Department of Public Safety. You can go online and get that. Just write Google DPS driving record.
So I pretty much just need to, let me go ahead and put these in some notes so I can get this. So I need to send a copy of my license and insurance.
Right. And then, once you get that done, complete the class and turn in your paperwork within 90 days. And you can do everything online. You can sit
Yes,
right
sir.
there in front of your San Francisco 49ers helmet. Get everything done.
Right. Okay.
In just a minute, you're going to see a prompt to go in to either talk to Nancy or Z, and they're going to give you, they'll take your payment and get your email address so that we can email you information so you'll know exactly what you need to do.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. Then me writing down notes.
Judge, I'm going to give him to Cynthia first because her second pretrial just logged on. So with her having 10 pretrials, I want to get that taken care of first.
Yeah, that'll save you some time, Mr. Mendez.
Sounds great.
Go ahead and talk to the prosecutor first on the not guilty, and then you'll talk to Z or Nancy after that to give them the information for the stop sign case.
Sounds good.
Okay? All right. Very good, Mr. Mendez. Thank you. You should see a breakout room prompt here in just a minute.
Yeah, I see it here. Alrighty. Well, thank you so
Okay.
much.
Yes, sir. July Palmer, Jaeelah. Huh? Palmer's last name. Jayla, I guess. Okay, Ms. Palmer, you're muted, so if you can unmute, lower left-hand corner probably.
Yes, I'm here. Can
Okay,
you hear me? Oh, I'm sorry. It's logged in with my daughter's names. So my name is Whitney. That's my daughter's name.
okay, so Jayla's your daughter?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Ms. Palmer, raise your right hand, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ms. Palmer, it looks to me like we talked back in November about you can't get your driver's license because you need a driver's license and insurance for me to defer you. And you were set in February, and those dates got put off till today. Do you have a driver's license now?
No, sir. I ended up trying to go in. I went in. The appointments were like far out. So I asked them if I could do something earlier. And they said, well, the only way that they could try to get me in earlier is if I would come in the morning and try to get something earlier. So I would try to do that, wasn't successful. And instead of just like making the appointment and then trying to go in, like doing both of them, I was just trying to go in. And so it wasn't successful. I have an appointment for May the 20th. But they said that that's just to do the written test, and then I'll have to get scheduled for the driving test. But they said that when I go in for the written test, that I can try to see if they're not busy, if they can just give me the driving test right then and there. But I'd have to wait till May 20th for that. In the meantime, I am going to try to go in and try to see if I can get, like, I didn't do it often. I've got kids, and so it's hard for me to go in on my days off to go in at 6. But the times that I was able to, they didn't have anything available. And so I wasn't thinking, and I didn't schedule the appointment and try to go in at the same time, if that makes sense.
All right. You still have the insurance?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Palmer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset your case one more time to June the 15th.
Okay.
By that time, you need to be able to email me a copy of your driver's license, even the paper copy,
Okay.
and a copy of your driver's license, and a copy of your insurance.
Okay.
And your fees for the deferral are going to be $380. So you need to have that available to you also.
Okay.
Okay, Judge,
Yes?
she went into warrants because these are from 2009. So she
Oh.
did a cash bond of $642.20.
Okay, I didn't see the warrant. So you did a cash bond, so you're not going to end up paying any money. In fact, I'll end up giving you a little bit back. How much was the cash bond, Vicki? 642.
Oops, 642.20.
Okay. So all you really need to have, Ms. Palmer, is a driver's license and your insurance.
Okay.
Well, like I said, we'll end up sending you some money back, but let's just see if you can get your license and insurance.
Yes, sir.
And then, are you still on North Star?
No, sir. I think I should have updated the,
Okay, well, and you may have, hold on a
Okay.
minute. Are you now on Air Flight?
yes, sir.
And do we have your email address already? Okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Do you have the login paperwork where you
Yes.
Got the Zoom information?
Yes.
If you look down about two-thirds of the way down the page, it says confirmation of this notice is required, underlined and in bold.
Yes.
Right above that is our email address.
Okay.
If you would just send us an email so that we have your email address,
Okay.
just send it, say, this is Whitney Palmer, Judge asked me to send this to you, here's my email address.
Okay.
And then we can email you the paperwork we need to rather than try to mail it to you.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, very good. So just try to get that license done.
Yes,
Good
sir.
luck to you with it.
Thank you.
Okay, stay safe.
You too. Thank you. Do I just leave the?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Kelly Piddle in. That's for Cynthia.
Yeah. We also have Ernest Acevedo. Hello, Mr. Piddle. Hello, Mr. Piddle.
Afternoon, Judge.
You had to come see me so we could shoot you over to see Mr. Trevino. So
Okay, no problem. Just a heads up, Judge, the Zoom invite was the wrong number, just a heads up. So I don't know if you are having some BS, but
the Zoom login was wrong? Okay, well, thank you for letting us know.
no problem.
Just get the prompt when you see it and you go in and see Mr. Trevino.
Will do. Thank you.
Thank you. Vicki, you also have Mr.
Okay,
Acevedo.
she's got a pre-trial and another attorney.
Yeah, Mr. Acevedo is an attorney.
Yeah, he just sent a letter of rep this morning on a client. Do you want me to go ahead and put him in a breakout room too, or?
Yeah, I'm not sure which Acevedo it is, if it's Ernest or Richard or.
Ernest?
Okay.
Yeah, I think he left the waiting room.
Yeah, I don't see him. I don't see him right now.
So I would put this Rebecca. Oh, there he is. Let me try it.
Let's see. That's not Mr. Acevedo. Okay, you're muted, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You had to come see me before we put you in a breakout room with the prosecutor. So if you'll just, when you see the prompt, if you'll hit that and you talk to Mr. Trevino, because you're set for pretrial today, I think.
Yes, sir. Claudia Medellin.
Sir?
Yes, I'm Claudia Medellin. I was appearing for her.
Okay. And was this?
Claudia Medellin.
Yeah. I'm just making sure that we had her on the pretrial list, or is this an initial appearance?
I believe it's the initial appearance.
Yeah, because she's not on the pretrial list, but I'll let you visit with Miss Trevino first. And then if you need to talk to me today, we'll bring you back in and you can talk to me.
Okay, that sounds great.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Vicki, this Rebecca Sabolavaro.
Yeah, she's a pre-trial, but she's not set to 2:30.
Okay.
And we've already got what, 1, 2, 3 people ahead of her.
Yeah, and that's not the Ernest Acevedo attorney I knew.
Okay.
Must be his son. Jamal. Hello, Jamal, can you hear me, sir? Michael Folks, attorney too. Jamal, can you hear me? Okay, now I see Jamal. Jamal, can you turn on your sound, please? Still can't hear you. You just need to unmute your mic, but you're driving. Or he's a passenger. Oh, he's a passenger. Can you unmute your mic, sir?
Hello?
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, I figured it out. I was trying to figure out how to unmute it. I couldn't find it.
It's all right. We're all kind of learning, Miss Jamal. Can you tell me your last name, please?
My last name?
Yes, sir.
Reese, R-E-E-S-E.
Okay, let's pull your file here real quick and we'll visit just for a minute. Say, Mr. Reese, raise your right hand, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Reese, we visited back on September the 1st.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, you entered a no contest plea, and we talked about a deferral, which we got set up for you. And it looks like what we need to talk about today is just the community service. Did you ever get that done, sir?
Okay, so look with that. When I came to turn my my community service in from the food bank, but they said that was unacceptable. That they want to take it from the food bank. So what I did, I tried to go to the animal shelter on Naco Perrin, but all the spots were full and stuff and all that. So I'm still looking for somewhere to do community service at, and then no one's really doing it with this whole COVID stuff going on. We're not doing community service because all that stuff.
Yeah. So tell me again what the food bank told you.
They said that no, the food bank. I got the hours from there, but when I turned it in, when I went to the municipal court and live vote, they said that they don't take the food bank hours or whatever, community service or something like that.
Did you actually do the hours or did you pay money?
I paid.
Yeah.
But they said that.
And well, the food, how much did you pay them?
Because it's only like 58, 56. I don't know. I know it's between $70 and $56, something like that. I want to say $58 though. 56 and some tax.
Yeah, because I don't see anything. I'm not saying you didn't turn it in. I'm just saying, and I know what you're telling me, that I told you here you couldn't just pay for it because that's.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I still might have the receipt at home if I go look through the stuff, but other than that, they didn't. Because I only need 6 hours, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm gonna try the boys and maybe they might take me. The Boys and Girls Club.
Boys and Girls Club, YMCA.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Mr. Reese, you look like you're a pretty athletic guy.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you check around for something with one of these sports clubs? Maybe working with kids on the baseball field or the soccer field.
Right. Yeah, because I just put my nephew into soccer, but I need to, you know what I mean? So I really can ask about. I didn't know you could do. I didn't know you could do community service for like little league teams and stuff, but you actually had to like be a coach.
No, just so long as you're out there with the kids.
Really?
Well,
So-
not drinking beer with them, but just
Yeah,
out
of course. So as long as I'm out there helping, so all I have to do is like get confirmation from a coach to sign off that I'm actually out there working with the kids and helping them.
Yeah.
That'll work. Okay. Well, I wish I would have known that.
Well, I want you to do something that helps somebody else and
Right.
also gets you out. So, and I think you've got your final hearing on this is not till April the 6th.
6th.
So let me make a note here.
What you look like? All type of bird.
Okay, Mr. Reese, here's what we're going to do. Just get the 6 hours with the sports or youth sports group, football, basketball, baseball, soccer, whatever you can
Soccer.
get.
Soccer and baseball.
You're what, sir?
Soccer. Well, my nephew's in soccer right now, so I'll just talk to his coach.
Yeah, talk to his coach, see if you can get out there and help him, run around with him. And then you need to send that to me before April the 6th.
April the 6th. Okay, I'm gonna have to go out there. Is there where I can go online and print the forms out again, or?
Well, if you'll, let me see if we've got your email address. Yeah, we've got your email address. We'll email you a new set of forms.
Okay, cool. Thank you. You got the Reese_Jamal one?
No, that's not the one I've got. So before you tell me what your email address is, I know you just partially did, but let me send you to one of our ladies and you can give it to them.
Okay.
Because right now you're broadcasting from France to Canada or Ethiopia. So I don't think you want your email address all over the world.
No, sir.
Okay, Mr. Reese. In just a second, you're going to see a button that says join a breakout room or talk to one of the court clerks. Once you see that, go ahead and push that button. Talk to either Nancy.
Join.
Got it? Okay. Okay, Mr. Kohler, Koehlur. Mr. Kohler, you're
There we go.
muted.
I'm unmuted now.
Yeah, now you are.
Yes, sir.
How are you, Mr. Kohler?
I'm doing quite well, sir. And yourself?
I'm just remoting, zooming.
It's no longer Monday, right?
No, sir. We're pulling your file here real quick.
Okay. It's Khalil Allen Golston Bird.
I'm sorry?
It's Mr. Bird, Khalil Bird, B-Y-R-D.
No, this is Justin Brady. You gave me the wrong one.
Rochelle Bird.
I have the citation number if you need it.
No, I think we got it.
Okay.
Michelle Allen Golston Bird.
Khalil, yes. Khalil Golston Bird, yes.
Okay.
I believe it was an MIP. I believe we put him on deferred a while back. My client was arrested and has been incarcerated in Comal County since October of 2020. So he did not have an opportunity to finish anything. He is not going to be released. Part of his plea was a 15-year sentence. So he's not going to be around for quite a while.
What was he arrested for, if you don't mind asking? Let me ask. The
last arrest.
You don't have to answer, Mr. Bird. That's fine.
No. My name's Mel Kaler. I'm his attorney.
I mean, Mr. Kaler, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. He has multiple drug cases, among other things.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Kaler, hold on just a minute. I've got another gentleman on the screen. I just need to make sure he goes in and talks to one of the clerks.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, we'll just show him. Yeah, we'll just close it out.
Yes, sir.
It shows a conviction, so he can't get a license for 6 months, but I don't think that's going to bother him.
He's not going to be out. I mean, he has 2 years of state jail to do before he starts, and then he goes to TDC for the remainder of the 15.
Ooh. All right, Mr. Kaler, well, thank you for calling in.
Yes, sir. I appreciate your time. Sorry, I thought I had sent an email outlining this, but when I was waiting, I realized that I had not, it didn't go through or whatever, so I resent it. So it's got a list of all of his arrests and whatnot from Comal County.
Okay, well, it may be in here. I just don't see it.
Well, I just resent it, sir. So that's probably why.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Kaler.
All right. May I be excused?
Yes, sir.
Have a great day.
Okay. Mr. Mendez and let's see, Mr. Mendez, have you talked to the prosecutor?
Yes, I have. I just finished everything. They just sent me back in here. I don't know if to be in here or not.
Were you able to reach any agreements with her?
Yeah, I had just told her I took the plea deal with both of the cases. So.
Okay.
Well,
she's going to write that up, and then Mr. Reese.
Yes, sir.
Did you get to talk to the court clerk?
Yes, ma'am. They emailed it. Yes, sir. They emailed it. They sent it over.
Okay, then you can leave the meeting.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, sir, do you get like the videos or whatnot of the actual arrest or not arrest, the whole prosecution and everything? I don't know the correct.
No, sir, not unless it's set for trial. Otherwise, I wouldn't be unbiased because I would have seen the evidence before the case even started, and I can't do that.
Yeah, I should have just took the stupid plea deal.
You should have.
So dumb.
I told you that.
Well, you can do anything you want to do, Mr. Mendez. You're not tied to anything. If you want to continue with your not guilty and have a trial of a case, we can do that.
The way that I feel like the way that she was already keywording things that were already in the video, it kind of already goes against me. So,
like I said, I don't know anything about your case.
Yeah.
Except what the initial charge was. So.
And even if I take like the non-plead and try to fight against it, and if I don't win, then that whole, like the whole plea deal is gone.
Yes, sir. If once you start a trial on the matter, the plea bargain opportunities are gone.
It's just not right. And then if I don't like actually fight it and it doesn't get dismissed, I'd have to just pay like the $481, and they put it in a different type of money.
I don't know. I don't have your file here in front of me, so I don't know what she offered you.
What's I already took the plea deal, so all right, that's all good. Okay.
Vicky, Mr. Mendez, I'm talking to my court clerk. I'm trying to find out where your file is. Vicky, do you have?
No, I probably won't get that till we're done with court. That's when she brings me all the files.
Okay, well, I'm gonna send Officer Reyes in to get that one so I can look at it. But
Yeah, I was gonna
make sure he understands. I want to make sure he understands exactly what is going on. You got it? Mr. Bird's case that the attorney showed up on. Thank you. Okay, well, there's no offer in here. That's all right. Ask the prosecutor if she has a written offer to go in Mr. Mendez's file. Sorry to keep you holding, Mr. Mendez. I just want to make sure I know what's going on.
No rush.
I'm checking, Judge. She might have put the notes in the prosecutor notes in the system. So let me see.
Yeah, but how can I approve the plea bargain if there's not a document in the file for me to do that?
Okay, because usually I'll print it out and do an offer, mail it to them. But what she's doing is the standard PDB offer. Because he changed his plea to no contest, so she'll have me do one of the offer forms.
Okay. So what is the offer?
It is the 180 days deferred, 6 hours of community service within the 60 days, and it's the 340.
Okay. Okay, is that Is that correct, Mr. Mendez?
Yes.
Okay. So if you want to do that, that's fine. If you want to withdraw your plea of no contest and have your bench trial in a few weeks or maybe a month, you can do that. It's entirely up to you. I don't want you to feel like you're being pressured into doing anything.
Well, I feel like I can't really talk to you about the case.
You really can't, but
Yeah. I just,
I think it will be your best bet because they're going to find you guilty anyway.
yeah, I feel like just taking the plea deal is probably the best bet. I don't want to sit here and like try to go with what's already a problem. So it's all good.
okay. Well, I just wanted
I appreciate
to
that.
make sure that this is not necessarily what you wanted to do, but what you felt would be your best option.
Yeah, I don't want to end up losing the whole, deal and just having it on the record entirely and having a big problem with it. So
Very good. Well, you'll get some paperwork here from the court in a few days and you pay your fees then. And the community service can be done at any nonprofit or charitable organization. I'll let you pick it. I just had a gentleman on that says, looks like you're a pretty big sports fan. Maybe you can do your community service with a local youth sports group somewhere in the area.
Yeah,
that got him excited. So maybe that will also work out for you.
that'd be some fun.
Yeah. Teach kids how to be a 49er or not.
All right.
All right, Mr. Mendez, will you take care of yourself and just look for that paperwork to come to you.
Yes, sir, I will do.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Next person I'm omitting I gotta put them in.
Hold on.
Cynthia.
Mr. Negrete. Okay, I'm
Rebecca?
Yes, ma'am.
I am going to put you in a breakout room so that you can meet with the prosecutor on your pretrial.
Okay.
Okay, Vicky. Hello, Mr. Volk. Volk, can you hear me? Nope, you're muted.
There we go. There we go.
Volk, who's your client?
Name's Jeffrey Johnson.
Jeffrey Johnson. They set for pretrial today?
Yes.
Okay, let me just find him on the list here, make sure that prosecutor has the file.
Okay, wonderful.
Would you check to see if you have a Jeffrey Johnson in your box?
What was the client's name, sir?
Jeffrey Johnson. You what?
His is an initial appearance, not a pretrial.
Oh, it's initial appearance? Okay. Hey, Mr. Volk, it looks like your client has a PDP and allegedly running 92 and a 65. Is that correct?
Let's see. I only thought it was a. Are they from the same incident?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, if that's what it is, that's what it is. I only had the one charge, but okay.
Which one did you have? Oh, yeah, the drug paraphernalia.
Just the paraphernalia. That's what I had noted, but that's.
Yeah, well, surprise. So do you want to talk to the prosecutor?
That would be great. I think that's a good idea.
And we'll put you in a breakout room and she will get to you, and I think she got 2 ahead of you, so just sit tight, don't leave.
Thank you, Judge.
You should receive a prompt here in a minute.
All right, I'll sit tight. Let's see.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Volk.
Thank you. Join.
Vicky, why don't you try to bring in that Moto G stylus or
Okay.
David Bridges, because they both have, I think we've tried to get them on before. Okay. Moto G stylus, are you there? Moto G. Okay, Vicky, let's try Mr. Bridges. Well, hold it. It says stylus is trying to connect. Okay, he's gone now, so let's try somebody else. Mr. Bridges or whoever's next in line. Okay, who's on the phone ending in 142? Who's on the phone ending in 142? on the phone ending in 142. Okay, Vicky, let's try somebody else. Let's try David Bridges, because I've still got his file out. Hey, Mr. Bridges, can you hear me? There you go.
Hello, Your Honor.
Yeah, Mr. Bridges, can you hear me?
There we go. There we go.
Okay. Mr. Bridges, since I can't see you, I'm just going to ask you, are you going to tell me the truth to the questions I ask you?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Bridges, you charged with possession of drug paraphernalia. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir. I do have a question about that.
Well, I don't know that
sorry.
I can answer it at this stage.
Okay.
He's a show cause, sir. He's coming in to supposedly, he was supposed to be back here on February 16th to make a sworn statement.
That was our court date that got jacked up by the weather. It's a show cause for, okay, I got you. Hold on, Mr. Bridges. Let me look at this paperwork here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Bridges, looks like you were placed on deferred disposition on this case back on August the 18th.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're supposed to have checked in on February 16th, but we had a little weather issue, so we put everybody off until today. So your hours for the community service were turned in.
Yes, sir.
So my only real question for you now, Mr. Bridges, is since August the 18th, have you been cited for any other violations involving either drugs or alcohol?
No, Your Honor.
Now, what did you want to ask me?
I was about to ask you, it is going to be taken off my record, right? Because I had showed up and I had paid the
Yes,
I believe
it's going to be removed. There's not going to be any evidence of a conviction of any sort.
Okay.
So, yeah, the case will be dismissed. And just so you know, Mr. Bridges, I tried to reach you about 20 minutes ago on the Zoom call, but
yeah, I was actually on my PC.
Okay.
I was having audio difficulties. I could hear you, but apparently you couldn't hear me. And
Okay.
yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, the case will be dismissed, Mr. Bridges. Thank you for holding on.
Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Acevedo, do you need me again? I can't hear you. You're muted.
And there we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, I conferred with the prosecutor. We're going to exchange some discovery for one of the cases, but I just wanted to make sure I'm going to get the next available court date from the court just sent to me then. Is that how it works?
Yeah. Who's your client? You just told me a minute ago.
Yeah, it was a Claudia Medellin. It's her first appearance. She wasn't even on the docket with the prosecutor, so she didn't have all the information.
Okay. Yeah, as far as first available date, with Zoom dockets, Mr. Acevedo, I have no clue.
We're looking at May right now. April's packed.
Okay, no, that's fine. And she told me to make a discovery request to the court. That's how I could get a copy of the offense report for the public intoxication case. So if that's all I need to do, I'll start working on that and hopefully get these resolved soon.
Now, are you Ernest Acevedo Jr.?
I'm the third.
You're the third.
Yes, sir.
Well, I know either your dad or your granddad very well.
Well, my dad's junior, so he's an attorney. Yeah, so we practice together.
Okay. Well, when you see Ernest, see your dad, tell him I said hello. He's a
All
good
right.
dad.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you all very much.
Okay. Make sure you get a notice of appearance on file if you haven't already.
Yeah, we sent one yesterday, I believe.
Okay. Very good. Thank
All right,
you.
y'all.
Mr. Mayor.
Yep. Y'all have a great day.
You do the same, sir. Thank you. Okay, Vicky, let's onward and upward. Okay, Misty Mayer, M-A-Y-E-R. Mhm.
He provided this policy. His name is not on it. I said, "Are you an additional driver?" He says, of course I am." He called the mother-in-law. The mother-in-law said he's not on that policy. So I don't know if you want me to verify that tomorrow, keep it as a deferred. What do I do?
Is he still out there?
Yeah.
He needs to get on it today.
Okay. Give him
Is that
time.
mother-in-law?
Mhm.
Yeah, if he's not on it, then, and he's not living in the same household, they wouldn't cover him.
Yeah, and it's elapsed. So I don't know if I continue the deferred or just get the conviction.
I don't, give him his choice.
Okay. And if he wants to talk to you, you can go back on Zoom, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Miss Mayor, can you hear me? Misty.
There. Yes, sir.
Okay, there you are. Now I can hear you. We're looking for your file.
She's going to be a deferred. So she may be in that blue box. And you also need to check to make sure she has insurance. Our record shows she should have been back here in November. Somehow her case never made it as a show cause.
I did send y'all the email with the proof of insurance, which is what I was told to do, according to the paperwork I have in front of me.
No, Judge. Misty Mayor?
Yeah. Vicky, we're not finding the file in here.
Come in there a minute.
Miss Mayor, do you go by a hyphenated name or anything like that?
No, sir. At one point my last name was Hall, but that was like a good 8 years ago.
Hall.
H-A-L-L. I don't think it's gonna be under that though, sir, because that was a good 8 years ago.
Okay. Well, we're just trying to find it.
Would it possibly be because my middle name's on here?
What's your middle name?
Ray Ann, R-A-E-A-N-N.
Ray Ann. Vicky. Vicky,
Yes, sir.
that Laura Zachariah is an attorney.
Yeah, I saw her.
Okay.
I wasn't in a rush.
No, I know. We got several people waiting. No there? Okay, Ms. Mayor, we're going to put you back in a waiting room for a second and see if we can find your file. As soon as we find it, we'll bring you right back in.
Not a problem, sir.
Okay.
Do you want Laura in there or should I put?
How many are waiting for Cynthia?
She's got one more waiting. She's got Michael Volt. She's doing her pre-trial right now. And that lady has about 5 cases, animal control.
Zachariah?
Zachariah, I think that's one lady we've been dealing with her client that couldn't get her driver's license. She didn't notify us. We said a show cause.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and bring her in and then put her in the breakout room. At least get her off of my screen. Hello, Miss Zachariah. Miss Zachariah, can you hear me?
I can, Judge.
Okay. I had to bring you into the big room so I could put you in the little room. So if you'll just sit tight, I think there's one ahead of you to talk to Miss Trevino, and you can visit with her about whatever y'all need to talk about.
Judge, I think this is just to the court. I don't need to talk to SMDs. We're just showing proof of compliance to you today.
Okay. What's your client's name?
Miranda Gentile.
With a J or a G?
G. Gentile, Judge.
Make sure it's not innocent.
Miranda?
Yes.
Okay, did you want me to move her into breakout room, sir? I'm sorry.
No, she. Okay, Ms. Zachariah, what proof were you to submit today?
So Judge, you gave her a plea offer essentially for a deferral on a very old DWLI if she showed proof of license. She did receive an occupational license due to the subsequent suspension that was ordered out of Helotes. So her occupational was signed yesterday, which we have that signed order for the court to submit, showing that she does have a current occupational license now. That's good for the next 2 years. So if the court would like us to send that over to you, if there's an email, I can send that over to you with that proof so that she can get started on her deferral and pay that final fine with Live Oak.
Okay, so in the interim, though, she has not had any sort of license.
No, she actually did get her license back in November, Judge, after our court setting, after you removed those fines.
Right.
And then after she paid her KP fines out of Helotes, they instituted a new suspension starting in September of 2020, when she actually already served a suspension period back in 2017 for it. So they wouldn't remove that hold from her license. So it got resuspended. So that's why we had to go get the occupational in December, which we've been attempting to get, but she had to come up with her SR22, the fees and all of that, which we were finally able to get that for her.
Does she have the $653.20 to pay?
I think that you said that you were going to waive one of those fines for her for the cell phone violation, and she was only going to have to pay one of them.
Well, the $653.20 is just on the DWLI.
Okay, so that's just for the deferral on the DWLI. I can check with her to see if she has those funds available right now. If not, she can pay them during her period of deferred with Live Oak.
But I don't do that, Ms. Zachariah. We need the funds up front, because if you get to the end of the deferral, she still doesn't have the funds, she gets revoked, and then while she may have done everything she was supposed to do, she's not able to pay the funds at the end.
Okay.
I think maybe, I'm trying to look at my notes, I was going to waive the failure to appear, but she also had a speeding case, which I think she was just going to pay the fine on that one.
Okay.
And then have the deferral on the DWLI.
Okay. I can check with her to see what kind of funds she has available. I know she just had to pay like $700 for the occupational license.
Right.
I don't know what her funds are looking at right at this second. She just had to pay $2,000 in KPS warrants right before that as well. So she may be a little tapped at the moment, but I can check with her to see what she has available to pay the court right now, for sure.
Okay, well, you want to call her and then log back in?
Yeah, Judge, absolutely. If you just want to, it shouldn't take me long, but like 5 minutes to get her on the phone.
Well, we're still going to need a copy of the occupational and her insurance.
Yep, I can send all of that over to you right now, Judge. She has 2 forms of insurance currently, an SR22 and regular insurance.
Right, and then does she,
This guy's been sitting there. That Moto Go. Oh, no. I
do you have the actual license or just the paper order?
Just the paper order at the moment, Judge, but it all has been sent into DPS along with her her FR form with all of the details for the issuance of the license and the fine. So we're just waiting on that actual physical license back from DPS at this point. Which I can send the court a certified copy of that order.
Okay, Ms. Zachariah, on both the DWLI and the speeding case, we're going to need pleas on those. I don't think we've got pleas on them. But if she pays on those 2, then I'll dismiss the violate promise to appear.
Okay, Judge, that would be good. Just like I said, I'm trying to get a hold of her right now to see.
Well, I'm going to reset you till April 20th.
Okay. Do you just want me to send that order over to the court now as far as the proof of compliance, and then we can get the funds together as far as the fines?
Yeah, just get everything together by April 20th. But if you want to go ahead and email us the license and our insurance or the SR proof, that's okay too. If you want to go ahead and email that to us, it should be on that. Our email address is on the Zoom paperwork that you have.
I do have the email address, Judge.
All right. So reset all to the 20th, and we need pleas on the speeding and the DWLI.
Perfect, Judge. We will get all of that done for the court by April 20th.
Okay, I think you can leave the meeting right now and we'll chat with you in about a month.
Thank you, Judge. We really do appreciate your patience with this case.
Okay, well, been a long haul for you.
I appreciate it, Judge. We'll get that done for the court.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge.
Did we find Miss Misty's?
No, sir.
What's missing? So go ahead and admit him. I just started admitting. Jack? Yeah, okay. I'll talk to him once we're done. It's like, where could it be? I have no idea what it is. I looked everywhere. I know, I did too, and I went back, I even picked him up. It's like the first guy I did this morning. I'm checking this.
Hey, Mr. Estelle, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Estelle, raise your right hand, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, self God.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Estelle, you were placed on deferred disposition. in October on your driver's license case. And we're to pay $181 on October the 6th, which it does not look like we received. Let me make sure of that. I could be wrong. Nope, we got it. And then you were to pay $144 for your deferred disposition. For your defensive driving. So it doesn't look like there's anything due right now on your driver's license case. Well, yeah, there is. Okay. Because your deferral ended February 2nd. But on the fail to yield, you're supposed to take a defensive driving class and turn in your driving record by sometime in January. No, February. Yeah. Have you taken the defensive driving class?
I started, but I never finished it.
Okay. Has your license been suspended for any reason since October 6th?
No, I haven't even driven.
Okay, well, on the speeding case, you just need to pay the balance of the fine, which is $66.
Mhm.
Are you able to pay that today?
Yes, sir.
Hey, after we get through this, they're going to flip you over to talk to one of the court clerks, and you can just give her the credit card information to pay that 66, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And then on your driver's license,
I'm sorry, sir. I was looking for that case. Misty Myers, we're bringing her in. But what did you want me to do? Put them in a breakout room?
who?
The
Ms.
gentleman
Myers?
you're talking, the young gentleman you're talking to now?
Yeah, hold on, but he's got this violation.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I'm not through with him yet, but I think I am because, yeah, I think I am because he just gave his sworn statement, so. Okay, Mr. Estella, we're going to put you in to talk to one of the court clerks and you can give them the payment information for the 66. I'll dismiss the driver's license case.
All right.
Okay. So when you see that little prompt, hit it and talk to one of the ladies.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Vicky, hold on. I got Cynthia in here.
On these animal control cases, they're all about the same fine.
This, Mr. Kramer, Judge, Mr. Kramer, I need to put in with Cynthia.
Okay. Okay, well, she's in here with me. Hold on just a minute. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this lady's got 6 animal controls. Yeah. And I'm trying to, so that we don't wind up having to do too much work on these things.
What I usually do is if they get the registration or the vaccination, I'll reduce the fine to $10 plus whatever the court cost is.
Okay.
And then on the animal at large, if they've made any remedial changes to the enclosure, then I'll do the same thing, $10 in the court cost.
I can do that. All right. Thank you.
And then you give me Daniel Kramer.
He's an attorney. His client is Roberto Del Toro.
That's right. This is Attorney Kramer. How are you?
I'm fine, Mr. Kramer.
Good afternoon.
Roberto Del Toro is your client?
Correct. Yeah. Yes, sir.
And are you here for an initial appearance or to talk to the prosecutor?
We were hoping to just talk to the prosecutor. So I think this is first setting, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it is. I'm looking at the, no, it's showing as being a pretrial Zoom hearing. So apparently either Mr. Del Toro or you entered a plea. Yeah, it's like you entered a plea for him of not guilty on January 25th.
Oh, okay. Okay. That sounds right.
And
are you the prosecutor? I'm sorry. Are you the judge?
yes, sir.
Oh, great. What can you offer on this? We're hoping for a reduction, if possible, please, on the fine.
Well, you know, of course, Mr. Kramer, that the state set a minimum fine on the handicap parking at $500.
So I've had a lot of these cases across the state, and I've had a lot of prosecutors that are able to cut that down. I'm
able to cut it. I'm able to cut it if I defer it.
Yes, that'd be nice, please.
Judge?
Yes.
The reason it's so high, he went to warrants. You got the warrant fee, omni fee, and the collection fee.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like there was a warrant issued to Mr. Kramer in November. You entered in the case in January, so we do have those other fees.
Right.
The best I can do for you is to knock $700 off of it for a deferral.
And was this violation from last year, Judge? Or?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Let's see. And what was the original fine, please, Judge? Just out of curiosity.
The original fine is $500, but with the additional fees, it ended up being $746.20.
Right. Yeah. These are kind of pricey. Well, let's see real quick. Could you please consider maybe 200, Judge? I mean, sorry for the fees. I'm not sure why he didn't get his court date there early on, but could you maybe consider 200, please? And we'll call and I'll just have him pay that to the court, or.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but it have to be a deferral. If it goes into conviction, I've got to charge the full $500.
Oh, sure, deferral's fine.
So
I understand.
I'd knock it down to $546.20.
And that'd be the total. That'd be total fees with everything, or.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can do that. I appreciate your help with that, Judge.
Okay, I need a plea from you on this, Mr. Kramer.
This will be no contest, please. There's no contest, Judge.
Right, got it.
And can we get 30 or 60 days to pay that, Judge? It's kind of a chunk of money.
I can give him till April. I'll give him till May
That'd be great.
May the 4th.
Excellent. Thank you, Judge. And do you need anything else from us, Judge? Or?
I need a copy of his driver's license.
Okay. I suspect he probably hasn't renewed it because I'm helping him with cases in a few jurisdictions. Would it matter if it's expired, or?
If this is a moving violation, yes, it would matter, but it's not a moving violation.
Right.
So,
Okay, I'll ask him for that.
okay, you got until May 4th,
Great.
2021 to get the fees in. The deferral period, of course, it doesn't matter if he doesn't have a license.
Right.
But the deferral period
Right.
starts when the payment is made.
Okay, so we're not going to remove the
I understand, Judge.
Judge.
What?
We have an
I
omni
understand.
hold on
Yes,
the
yes, ma'am.
defendant.
Do we need to sign? Do we need to sign anything?
No, sir.
Right.
But the
I'll tell
Omni
him.
Hold's
Do I need to sign it? Sign it?
No, sir. I've got your plea.
Go ahead.
In the file. The
Great.
Omni Hold's going to be there until he pays the fees.
I understand. And what was the total again, Judge?
546.20.
$527. Appreciate your time. Thank you. 546.20, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks, Judge. Have a good day.
Mr. Kramer, take care.
Thank you. Take care.
Ooh, fast talker. Give me Miss Mayor now. She was supposed to. Okay, Miss Mayor, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
All right, Miss Mayor, found your file. Your place on deferred disposition back on July 23rd. At that time, you had insurance through Progressive. Have you renewed that policy or obtained another policy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, that's what I need. I need that renewal that shows you've maintained the insurance continuously from July 23rd through probably February. Yes. Have you already paid your fees on this, Miss Mayor?
Yes, sir.
I'm just looking for the receipt. So I know where to start. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you email us that renewal from August 28th forward?
I should be able to. Let's see. August. So I just renewed it recently. I have my effective date of February 28th, 2021 to August 28th of 2021. I'm looking at what I have on my computer at the moment.
Yeah. Well, we need the one that went in between there. From August 28th, 2020 to February 8th, 2021.
That I actually have to call Progressive to get.
Okay.
I thought I had it, and apparently I don't. I know I had the insurance. I just don't have the paperwork.
Okay.
Because when I went on there, because when I went on Progressive to try and get my paperwork for y'all, I literally had to call them just to even get the one for February 28th to August 28th.
Okay. Well, I guess we need to have two renewals, and we need the one, or maybe not, but we at least need the one from August 28, 2020 to February 28, 2021.
Okay, I can definitely, I just need to call Progressive and I can get that for y'all and get that sent off today.
Okay, if there's a problem with it, we will send you another Zoom notice.
Not a problem. And then when I send that one, I'll also send the one showing the effective date, the new one that I have now for February of 2021 to August 2021 as well.
Okay, but get those to us, and if, like I say, if there's a problem, we'll send you another Zoom notice.
Not a problem, sir.
If not, we'll just process the dismissal.
Not a problem.
All right, Ms. Mayor, thank you for hanging on with us.
Not a problem, sir. Thank you.
Okay, you have a good day. Stay safe.
You as well.
Oh, next time you go up, can you take those?
This young lady I'm omitting is pretrial.
Okay, Ms. Wald.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Are you here for a pretrial hearing?
I believe so. I'm waiting for my counsel to join.
Okay, who's your attorney?
Jay Moritz.
Okay, let me see if I've got you on.
Yeah, he's on there. I'll omit him too.
Oh, I see him, Jay Moritz. Okay. We may have that file in here. Hello, Mr. Moritz. We're going to put you in with your client and with Mr. Trevino so that y'all can visit. I understand this is a pretrial hearing, so if you can just sit tight, we'll put you in a breakout room, and then you and your client can visit with Mr. Trevino.
Thank you, Judge.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Name is Natalie Wald. And it's not. What? Yeah, what are the cases?
Oh.
Our case. Unattended child.
Yep.
Yes.
Two prosecutor kids. Thank you.
Okay, I got an iPhone looking at a dashboard, it looks like. Who's on the iPhone doesn't have a number. There you go. Oh, sir, can you tell me your name? He's driving.
Mm-hmm.
You need to unmute yourself and pull over, please. They want to talk to you. If you do a deferral on that, it's max fine. If it's driving, within 90 days. And 180-day deferral. Okay. Sir, can you need to unmute?
Okay.
All right. And then tell me your name, please.
Noe Hernandez?
Noe Hernandez?
Yes.
Okay. Sit tight while we try to pull your file.
Sure.
And Mr. Hernandez, are you pulled over? Are you stopped?
Yes. Yeah, I'm pulled over.
Okay, Mr. Hernandez, raise your right hand, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Okay, Mr. Hernandez, you're charged with failure to maintain financial responsibility.
Yes, sir.
You understand what you're charged with?
Yes, I charged for no insurance at that time.
Yes, sir. Okay. To that
I
offense,
had a. I went to. Okay, hold on. Sorry.
to that offense, Mr. Hernandez, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes.
And to the offense of not having insurance on or other means of financial responsibility on December 22nd of last year, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Not guilty.
Okay. Can you send us proof of insurance on December 22nd?
I don't have it. The reason was I had a hard time finding a job. I lost not just my insurance. I lost. I missed a lot of payments and my rent, phone bills, and water bills. It's not the only thing. And that time my truck was broke down, and I had to use this guy car. He let me borrow so I can continue working to provide for my family. The last time I was worried, but I guess it was the insurance card. I returned the car to him, and I got insurance in that car now.
No, I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about, did you have
I
insurance?
didn't. No, I didn't have it. I just give you the reasons why I didn't have it.
I understand. I understand. So are you really pleading not guilty, or are you pleading no contest?
I said not guilty. I did what I did. I did what I had to do to provide for my family. I know that was a shame, and that was not right to drive the car without insurance, but it's something I had to do.
Okay. So do you want to have a trial with a judge or a jury?
I get with the judge. See if I can.
Okay, Mr. Hernandez, are you still on Bent Waters?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We will mail you
8302.
a pretrial setting form for another Zoom hearing, at which time you'll talk to the prosecutor.
Okay.
All right. And if y'all are not able to work it out, then we'll set it on the trial docket.
All righty.
Okay. Yeah, just look for the notice in the mail. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hello, who's on the phone ending in 441?
Hello, sir. My name is Christopher Antonio Ortiz.
Christopher Antonio Ortiz.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hang on, Mr. Ortiz, while we find your file.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Ortiz.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to ask you some questions. Are you going to tell me the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Ortiz, you're charged with no driver's license and speeding.
Yes, sir.
89 in a 65-mile zone. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir.
To those offenses, Mr. Ortiz, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes, sir.
And to the offense of not having a driver's license, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
I plead guilty, sir.
And to speeding 89 in a 65, how do you plead, sir?
No, guilty, sir.
Not guilty?
Guilty.
Oh, guilty. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, do you have a driver's license now?
That was the thing, sir. I went to court because I was supposed to do already my driving test already, but due to I got a warrant out for my arrest a letter in the mail, so I didn't know if I should go still, if I should have went still to go do my driver test, but the thing said that the license was suspended or something like that.
Well, have you ever had a driver's license?
No, sir.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be suspended if you never had one.
Oh, yes, yes. But I was gonna go take a driving test already, but since I got that letter in the mail, yeah, I called them and told them that situation.
Well,
So I wanted to see. Okay, go ahead, sir.
I think on these, you probably just need to pay the fine amounts.
I can't go get my driver's license. I can't go do the test over.
Well,
That's what I wanted to
yeah,
talk.
I would definitely suggest you go get a driver's license, but it's not going to help on these cases. No, you need to have a driver.
Oh, yes, yes.
And are you still on Utopia Lane?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, the fine and court cost on the speeding case is $396.57, and on the no driver's license is $390.04, or $390 even, I'm sorry. Are you able to pay anything on those today?
I might have to wait for my check on Friday, sir.
Okay. Well, I can give you 30 days to pay them. I know that's a lot of money. So if you
Yes,
cannot
yes,
pay
yeah.
it,
I'm a single dad, so.
yeah, if you cannot pay it in full in 30 days, you need to contact the court, and they can give you some more time on a payment plan.
Okay, okay. And the court number, sir, it's the one that on the bottom of the paper, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
You can, if you want to call in your payment, whatever
Okay.
kind of payment you make, but whatever you do, Mr. Ortiz, if you ignore these and let them go back into warrants, you're going to owe more money, and you still won't be able to get a driver's license. So make sure
Okay.
make sure you take care of these.
Okay, but I still want to know, sir. Can I still do the driving test?
Yes, sir.
Can I go to court? I mean, can I go to the DPS office and still do the driving test? Because I was told that, you know, what I mean, if you have a warrant, that they take you in right there and then. So that's why.
You signed a personal bond, so there is no warrant out of Live Oak. And now now you've disposed of the cases, so there's still no warrant. So you can
Okay.
you have warrants out of other courts. I can't do anything about those. But for these for these two cases, you're clear to go get your license.
Okay.
All right. So
Yes, sir.
one more thing. Let's see.
Yes, sir.
Do you have an email address?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, don't give it to me. Don't give it to me. Unless you want the whole world to email you, because we're on YouTube.
Oh.
So what you need to do is just hang on for a minute. They're going to get they're going to put you with one of the court clerks in a private room. You can give them the email address.
Okay.
And that way we'll be able to communicate with you by email instead of depending on the postal service to get you the notices.
Okay. That's fine. And then on the I could do payments, right, sir?
Yes, sir.
Payments. It doesn't have to be full. Like I could like $100 or $50 here and there.
Whatever you and the clerk can work out, but you need to pay at least a couple of $100 within the 30 days.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, good luck to you, Mr. Ortiz. Hope things work out for you.
Thank you, sir, very much.
Okay. Don't leave the meeting though. You're going to hook up with you're going to see a prompt on your screen to go to waiting room to talk to either Z or Nancy.
Okay, sir.
Vicky, how many? Dang. You have an attorney on there too.
Yeah, I was just gonna go put him into the breakout room.
Hello, Mr. Hobbs.
Afternoon, Judge. How are you today?
Fine. What's your client's name?
Julian Cepeda, Your Honor.
Let me see if we've got that, or if Mr. Trevino already has it. Cepeda with a Z or a C? I don't know. You're muted, Mr. Hobbs.
Oh, with an S, Your Honor. Sepeda. Cepeda.
Cepeda, yeah. Messed us up. We found a Z and a C, but no S.
Correct. Yep. Third choice.
Okay, Mr. Hobbs, we'll put you in a breakout room and you can talk to Mr. Trevino in just a few minutes. I think there may be one ahead of you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
I think we have one connected, sir.
Hello, who's on the line ending in 003?
Miss Davis.
Okay, Ms. Davis, can you give me your first name, please?
Sharita.
Sharita Davis. Okay, Ms. Davis, since I can't see you, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. Are you going to tell me the truth?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Ms. Davis, you're charged with parking, stopping, or standing on the roadway where prohibited. Do you understand what the charge is?
No.
Okay. Well, I don't know anything about the case, but I'm going to guess that you got stuck in an intersection because of a light, and it occurred on Pat Booker Road. That is my guess. No, it's on Rotama Hollow. I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with that intersection. Well, let me.
That's can't hear.
Okay, Miss Davis?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm looking at the complaint and it actually says 13800 IH 35 Access Road.
No, sir.
So you don't know anything about that?
No, I've never got stopped. So I just got this notice in the mail about having a ticket I didn't pay, and they was gonna come pick me up, and I'm like, what happened? We were in COVID, so I didn't work or anything. And then I took it up there, and nobody could explain what was the ticket for. I never received anything, never got stopped.
Well, actually,
So I don't know.
they attempted to mail you a certified mail letter.
Uh-huh.
They attempted to mail you a certified mail letter with a complaint. And it looks like somebody signed for it under the COVID protocol. Oh, you're on Retama Hollow. I'm sorry. Yep. And so you would not have received the citation at the time of the alleged violation. That's why they mailed it to you.
Yeah, they didn't mail me the violation. They mailed me the
Mailed you the Zoom information.
No, I went and got this after I got that they was gonna pick me up, that I had a warrant out for my arrest. I drove to the next couple of days of the weekend. I went to the court and I was asking what was this about, and nobody knew. So this one I got the Zoom information.
Okay. Well, it looks to me like they're saying that your vehicle was allegedly parked or stopped or abandoned or something on the frontage road of Interstate 35.
No, sir, our vehicles were never stopped on frontage road, I-35,
Okay, so
nowhere.
Okay, so then I'm going to presume you're pleading not guilty to this alleged offense?
Correct.
And do you want to have a trial with a judge or a jury?
A judge.
And is your address still on Retama Hollow?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here's what's going to happen, Ms. Davis. We will mail you a setting notice for a pretrial hearing.
Okay.
At that time, you can talk to the prosecutor about this.
Okay.
And I'm going to suggest that she have the officer that witnessed the alleged offense there with her. So that
Okay.
she can explain exactly what she observed.
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Davis, they're going to mail you this letter and give you another Zoom date to talk to the prosecutor.
Okay.
All right? So you can
Sounds
leave.
good.
You can leave the meeting, and at that time, the prosecutor should have some more information for you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Bye-bye.
Galaxy S21 5G. Are you there? Galaxy S25, 21 5G. Come in. Hello, Galaxy S21. Can you tell me your name? Or not?
Do
Vicky,
you want
let's-
somebody else?
Yeah.
We have 8-3. They're gone.
Got Carl Austin III. Okay, who's on the phone ending in 617, please?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Thank you. Can you tell me your name?
Hear me? It's Mary Kristen Smith.
Mary Kristen Smith. Okay, Miss Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second. Let's try to find your file.
Thank you. I've got my number if you want that.
I think we've got it right here.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Miss Smith, since I can't see you, I need to ask you some questions. Are you going to tell me the truth?
Yes, sir.
Miss Smith, how old are you, ma'am?
I'm 37 years old. He left.
Ms. Smith, you're charged with the offense of theft of something less than $100. Do you understand what the charge is?
Yes, sir. I understand.
To that offense, Ms. Smith, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what
Okay.
those 3 pleas mean?
I do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And to the offense of theft of something less than $100, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no?
No.
Yes, ma'am.
No
Sorry?
contest.
No contest?
No contest.
I haven't seen him. We've been in court all morning. I saw him first thing this morning. That was it.
Okay, Vicky, you need to mute.
Okay.
I'm sorry?
I was talking
I
about
saw him this morning, and
court
that's it.
administrator. She wasn't muted.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Ms. Smith, have you ever done anything like this before?
No, this is what was going on. I took some medication. I just had a miscarriage, so I was just going through some stuff, and I don't know why I did that day. That's totally out of my character. I don't have any felonies. I don't have any none of that is in my past. Like, it's just crazy. So,
Since it's your first offense, Ms. Smith, I can consider probating you on the case, but there is a fee that's associated with the probation. It's called deferred disposition. And the fees are $340. $340.
what would I have to do?
Not do what you just did again.
Right. Yes, sir. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So the $340 is a deferral fee. You pay that, you're going to be on probation for a period of 6 months, and you're also going to have to do 6 hours of community service. You can do the community service at any nonprofit or charitable organization.
Yes, sir.
Women's shelter, food bank, a church.
Yeah.
Just whatever fits best with your schedule, but you'll have 60 days to do the 6 hours.
Okay.
Do you have the $340 deferral fee?
I do not. I'll have it by tomorrow morning. I can call back and pay.
Where do you work, ma'am?
I work at a psychiatrist office. I'm the office manager / receptionist. Her name's Dr. Dees. I'm here right now, actually. I was trying to be quiet.
Okay.
So what does that mean, like probation or whatever? What do I do for that?
Just don't do what you just did. Don't,
Okay, yes, sir. No, I didn't know if I needed to like check in. I don't know. I don't know how this works.
I'm your probation officer, okay? And you don't have
Okay.
to check in
Okay,
with
good.
me at the end of the 6 months.
Okay, perfect.
Then I'll ask you that same question. Have you done anything silly like this
Right.
again?
Right. Yes, sir.
And if
And
you
I will
haven't-
say no. Go
if you
ahead.
haven't, then I'll dismiss the case and it won't show up on your record anywhere.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. Okay, no, that's fine. I'm not worried about that at all. I just can't believe I did that. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, Ms. Smith, here's what I need for you to do.
Okay.
I need for you to send us your email address.
Okay.
And if you look at that Zoom hearing sheet that you received with all the
Mhm.
information about Zooming into us,
Yes, sir.
right above the bottom, about 2/3 of the way down, it says in underlined, confirmation of this notice is required. You see that?
Okay. No, I don't. Wait, let me look. Hold on. Underline confirmation is required. Oh, confirmation of this notice is required. I found it. Yes, sir.
Okay, right above that is our email address.
Yes, I just emailed you about an hour ago, but I'll do it again.
Yeah, well, if we have well, go ahead and send us your email address one more time, just so we've got it, because.
Yes, sir.
And then I'm gonna give you till April the 4th to pay
Okay.
the 340. If you want to pay it tomorrow, that's fine. Your deferral does not start until you pay your fees.
Well, I'll pay in the morning. I'll call you first thing tomorrow morning.
And then you'll have to also do the 6 hours of community service. And you can
No
do
problem. It's not a problem.
You can do those hours anywhere you want to, so long as it's nonprofit and charitable.
Good. Okay.
Okay?
All right. And what was your name, sir? I'm sorry.
Ed Phillips.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Phillips.
Okay. I'm the judge here, so you're talking directly to me. So if
Thank you, Judge.
you have any questions, you can always call the court. Yeah, just get that paid, 6 hours turned in, because we'll send you a timesheet to do or whoever you do the community service for.
Absolutely.
Filled out. If you want to do volunteer work with a youth sports group or something like that, that's fine too. Do something you enjoy doing.
I will. And listen, I appreciate you. Like, I can't, this will never happen again. I can assure you that. I'm completely mortified. I can't. Thank you.
All right, Ms. Davis, will you log off? Go ahead and send us that email so we have it. And
I'll handle it right now. Thank you.
I'll talk to you in 6 months. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Stay safe. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Sending in another attorney.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Rodriguez.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Afternoon, sir. Who's your client?
Takia Wilkerson, Judge. And I have a couple of bonds. My client wasn't able to get to my office today. She couldn't get childcare and she didn't have a ride because she does not have a valid license. So she couldn't make it down to my office to sign the bond. But I have the bonds ready to go to send them over to you guys. I just need her to fill out her personal information so we can get the conferring started with Cynthia.
Yeah, she has 2 warrants, no insurance and a failure to appear.
Yeah, but
Correct.
he said he's got the bond. She just needs to get over there to sign them.
Yes, Judge.
So when do you think you can get those into us, Mr. Rodriguez?
Oh, I mean, I was planning on getting them to you guys by the end of the week, Judge.
And are you aware, Mr. Rodriguez, that your client already entered a no contest plea on the red light and a guilty plea on the driving while license invalid case?
No. The ones from this year, from 2021?
No, this is a red light and driving while license invalid from November the 12th of 2020. She appeared, I'm going to guess, yeah, by Zoom on December the 15th of 2020. Entered those pleas and said she was going to get you to help her out, and asked her to make sure, tell you to get a notice of appearance on file, which I think you did.
I did, Judge. Okay. Well, I mean, I can clarify all that just so we can make sure I package everything with Cynthia to make. I just want to make sure she doesn't miss any of the requirements with regards to any fines or any classes or anything like that that was part of the plea.
Yeah. Are those the cases that you have?
The cases that Vicky had sent over to me, I have 5 or 4. It's a failure to maintain, failure to appear, red light, and a DWLI. And my goal was to get these warrants resolved so we could take care of everything, because I basically have been retained, Judge, to get her license back in good standing.
Right. Okay. Well, we're going.
Yeah, the notes from Cynthia on January 19th says reset 30 days out for additional pretrial, attorney to file bond and work toward getting DL for client, which at this point she's not going to get a DL because we have a hold on her license with the 2 warrants until the bonds are received.
Are you going to try to get her a occupational? Because I've only got 2 cases, Vicky, in here.
Yeah, we did not pull the other ones. We were waiting for the bond.
Okay.
And Judge, yeah, we're trying to get everything situated. Unfortunately, she made some poor decisions, early on in life, and they've affected her driver's license. So I'm trying to get everything remedied and resolved in all of the municipalities and counties.
Do you know if she has current insurance? That way you could get that sent in and we can have that in the file.
So she does not own a vehicle, but she will get, I can get her some SR22 or some regular insurance just so we can get that going as well. That is something I discussed with her this early morning. I'm trying to work towards everything. Unfortunately, Live Oak isn't the only municipality that has a hold on her license. So I'm trying to work with everybody to get that license back in good standing so we can get her back to where she needs to be.
Okay, I'm going to give you time to get those bonds in by Friday, and then we'll just reset these to April 20th. And you want these to be pretrial hearings?
Yes, Judge. Yeah, that's fine. I think that Cynthia and I are going to be able to work it all out. And Vicky, I just send the bonds directly to you, correct?
Oh, that's fine. Yes, sir. Well, if we're going to set them for pretrial, Judge, that's probably going to be May. Because the 6th is when we short that docket because of the suppression hearing. So I pushed a bunch till April 20th. So I think since he's going to have another full docket on the 20th.
Judge, I think that once I get these bonds entered, that was the only hiccup. I actually have been trying to confer with Cynthia outside of the docket, but she based on the requirements with Live Oak, she was not able to confer with me until I get those bonds posted.
Why don't you reach out to her between now and the 20th after you have all your paperwork, and then y'all talk about it and see what you can do.
Perfect. I can do that, Judge.
All right. Hey, Mr. Rodriguez, thank you very much for logging in.
Absolutely, Judge. Y'all have a great, wonderful day. May I be excused?
Yes, sir, you may. Thank you. Mr. Hill. Mr. Austin. Okay, you're muted, sir. Doesn't have a shirt on.
Got you.
Okay, is it Carl Austin? Is that right?
Yes, sir. My wallet.
Sally. Austin, Carl Austin. Okay, Mr. Austin, raise your right hand, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Austin, you're charged with speeding 76 and a 55. Do you understand what you're charged with?
No, can we fully explain, please?
Sir?
You said the 76 and the 50. Okay, yeah. I see it. Yes, sir.
Okay, to that offense that's alleged, Mr. Austin, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
What does no contest mean?
No contest essentially means you're not telling me that yes, you did it, but you're not telling me no, I didn't do it.
And if I were to say that besides guilty, what's the difference between those two?
Some people just don't like to say guilty.
Okay, I got you. Oh yeah, guilty. I was doing that.
The fine and court cost is $239, or if you're eligible, you may be able to take a defensive driving class.
Okay.
And the court costs there are $144.
All right.
So do you have any interest in doing defensive driving?
Yes, I've done it once before.
How long ago?
It was over a year.
Okay. Are you sure it was over a year from December 17th?
Yes.
Oh. Have you renewed your, let's see, hold on. Have you renewed your license?
I have an appointment for next month.
Because you can't do defensive driving without a valid license.
Okay.
So, when next month? Do you know?
It's in June. What's the actual date? Oh man, it's actually June 13th. That was the first available I can get it in.
Yeah, that's the problem. You can't do defensive driving, the state says, unless you have a valid license and proof of insurance.
Okay, so I guess that takes that option off the table.
Yeah, I don't think I can wait until June.
Right.
Tell you what I'll do, Mr. Austin. I mean, I understand you got that issue, but I'll reduce the fine a little bit for you, at least give you a little bit of relief.
Okay. Thank you.
Reduce it down to 210 instead of 239.
Okay.
At least save you a little beer money.
Right. Right.
Are you able to pay that 210 today, sir?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Mr. Austin, in just a second, I'm going to flip you in to talk to one of the ladies, one of our court clerks,
Mm-hmm.
and you can give her your credit card information.
Okay.
All right. Well, good luck to you. Hope you get that license straightened out.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for your help.
Yeah. Don't hang up. You're going to see a little prompt on your machine that says, go see
Okay.
Nancy or Z. Okay, who's on the iPhone, please? Hello, who's on the iPhone, please? Hello, who's on the iPhone?
Do you want me to try bring somebody else in?
Yeah, I guess so. Hello, can you unmute yourself, please, ma'am?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can. Can you tell me your name, please?
Tanisha Dukes.
Dukes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, hang on just a second, Miss Dukes. Let me get your file pulled.
Okay.
Okay, she's a pretrial.
Okay, she's a pretrial. Okay, Ms. Dukes, you're set for a pretrial hearing today, so you're not going to talk to me. You're going to talk to our prosecutor, Ms. Trevino. So in just a minute, you're going to see a prompt for you to go into a breakout room. When you see that little prompt, go ahead and hit it, and you'll talk to Ms. Trevino about your case.
Okay.
All right?
Yes,
And
sir.
if y'all need me later on, I'll be here.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Who's on the phone ending in 142?
Hello,
Hello, can you tell me your name, please?
Jennifer Panetta.
Jennifer Canada,
Yes.
C-A-N-A-D-A?
P is in Peter, I, N is in Nancy, E-D-A.
Pineda, okay, I'm sorry, Ms. Pineda.
That's okay.
Okay, Mr. Pineda, since I can't see you, I still need to ask you, I'm gonna ask you some questions. Are you gonna tell me the truth?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Pineda, you're charged with speeding 73 miles an hour in a 45-mile zone. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, I understand I'm charged with speeding, yes.
Okay. To that offense, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes.
And to the offense of speeding 73 in a 45-mile zone, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, please.
Well, you're not eligible for defensive driving, Ms. Pineda. The fine and court cost is $274. The only other thing I could offer you would be a deferral of your case, but the fees are $334, and you'd have to take a defensive driving class as a condition of the deferral.
Why am I not eligible for defensive driving?
Because you're more than 25 miles over, and that's what the state of Texas says.
Okay, so then what are my options to pay the ticket of $274, or what is the other option?
Be on what's called deferred disposition for a period of 6 months. That means no tickets anywhere for 6 months. You also have to take a defensive driving class as a condition of the deferral. And the fees are $334.
So the only advantage to the $334 is that it wouldn't, like, if I didn't have any other tickets for 6 months, it wouldn't be on my record, or how does that work?
Yes, ma'am. So long as you didn't have any tickets and you completed the defensive driving class on time. The defensive driving
And do I
class,
take the defensive, I'm sorry, go ahead.
the defensive driving class under the deferral statutes is different from just straight defensive driving. It's just a condition of the deferral.
Okay. And do you guys provide me that information to take that class, or is that something I have to do on my own, or how does that work?
We can give you a website. That's what most people do. They do it online. You'll have 90 days to take and complete the class. We will also need a copy of your driver's license and proof of insurance for our file.
Okay. And then the $334, that has to be paid all at once?
Yes, ma'am. Since it's a deferral fee, it's not a fine. If you want to just pay the
And when
fine,
does-
we can do that and give you, you can make that in payments on the deferral fee. That's just a upfront payment. If you don't have it today, I can give you a little bit of time to gather it up.
So if I just paid the fine of $274, then I could make that in 2 payments, or,
Yes, ma'am.
but the $334 I'd have to pay in full?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so basically, if I pay the $274 of the fine, then that just means the ticket's going to be on my record. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. That'll be on your record.
And then that just means my insurance goes up, correct?
Depends on your insurance company. Your,
Okay.
well, let me look on this citation. You're what, early 40s?
Yes.
So you're out of the danger zone for insurance. So I don't know what your insurance company would do.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and pay the fine of the $274.
Okay. Are you going to pay any of it today?
I mean, I can, well, no, actually, I get paid on the 19th, which is Friday. So I can pay half of it on Friday, and then I'm not sure how long you guys would give me for the next payment.
I can give you 30 days from today.
Okay.
If you need more time after the 30 days, you can get it, but they have to add a $15 surcharge to it. So, but you can get more time after the 30 days if you need it.
Okay. So, and what are my options to make a payment? Is it online, or do I have to, or how does that work?
In just a few minutes, yeah, you need to call into the court when you're ready to make the payment. And if you look
Okay.
at your Zoom paperwork that we sent you,
Uh-huh.
down about 2/3 of the way down, you'll see it in bold letters. It says phone number.
Okay.
You can call that number and they can take your payment over the phone.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll call in on Friday, March 19th, to make the first half, and then I'll pay the next half within the next 30 days after that, or from now.
Okay, slow down next time, okay?
Thank you.
Hey, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Burks, can you hear me? Oh, Ms. Burks, can you hear me, ma'am?
So sorry. I don't know how to work these computers sometimes.
That's okay.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you today?
I'm good.
Hang on just a second. Let me finish the notes on this other file that I just finished.
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Burks, raise your right hand for me, please. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Ms. Burks, you're charged with running. You can put your hand down. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're charged with running a stop sign. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes.
Then to that offense, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes.
And to the offense of running a stop sign, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
And the fine and court cost is $230. Or if you're eligible and want to take a defensive driving class, you can do that. It's going to be cheaper for you.
Yes.
And also it'll end up getting the case dismissed.
Yes, sir. That is something that I would like to do.
Have you taken defensive driving in the last year?
No, I actually haven't taken defensive driving in a long time.
Okay. Okay, so here's what you need to do. I see we already have your driver's license, so we're going to need to get a copy of your insurance.
Okay.
And you can email that to us at the address shown on your Zoom paperwork.
Okay.
Do you have that in front of you somewhere?
I have a picture of it. Yes, sir. Okay. Let me verify real fast the address. municipal_court@liveoaktexas.net.
tx.net. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the defensive driving fees are $144.
Okay.
Can you pay that today?
Tomorrow. I get paid tomorrow. I can do that tomorrow.
And when you make your payment, Ms. Burks, you need to call into the court and talk to one of the ladies.
Okay.
If you just pay it directly on the website, it'll go in as a conviction.
Okay. So I call the ladies at the front and they will do the payment with me, or?
Yes, they'll help you. The number, if you want to just write it down,
please,
is 210.
Okay.
945.
Okay.
1799.
Perfect.
But if you go ahead and email us today the copy of the insurance.
Yes, sir. I can definitely do that.
And then once you pay your fees, you'll have 90 days from tomorrow's date to take and complete the class and turn in your paperwork.
Okay.
Paperwork's going to be your completion certificate and a copy of your driving history,
Okay.
both of which you can do online. So
Yeah, I can get a copy of it. I think I remember how to access it.
you can just go on DPS driving history and or driving record, and they'll take you right to the website.
Perfect.
So, yeah, once you get everything paid for and paperwork in 90 days and just get everything to us within that 90-day period, and poof, it goes away.
Perfect. Awesome. We'll do that.
Okay, Ms. Burks. Do you have any questions, ma'am?
No, sir.
Let's see. You don't need to talk to the clerk because you're going to email the insurance to us.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Ms.
Okay.
Burks. You have a nice
Thank you
evening.
so much. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, we've only got this one and then two that we have not been able to reach. Hello, who's on the phone, please?
Hi, my name is Juliana
Janyana, what's your last name?
Martinez with a Z.
With a Z?
Yes, at the end.
Reyes. Last name is with a Z. Look in the show calls bucket.
What was the last name, sir?
I don't, ma'am, spell your last name for me, please.
Martinez.
Ms. McCourt, this is Vicky. I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
Juliana, is that right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, Ms. Martinez, can you? Okay. Ms. Martinez, I'm going to ask you some questions. Are you going to tell me the truth when you answer those questions?
Okay.
Ms. Martinez,
Yes, sir.
you're charged with minor consumption of alcoholic beverages. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir.
To that offense, there are 3 pleas you can enter: guilty, not guilty, and no contest. Do you understand what those 3 pleas mean?
Yes, sir.
And to the offense of consuming alcoholic beverages, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Is this your first alcohol-related offense?
Yes, sir.
3 bottles of vodka?
Yes, sir.
Well, you do it upright when you do it. Well, here's the deal, Ms. Martinez. You can either pay the fine of $581 and have your driver's license suspended, or I can consider probating the case. You pay $350. You'll have to take an alcohol awareness class, and you'll have to perform 8 hours of community service.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, sir.
You can either pay $581, it goes on your record, and you'd have your driver's license suspended for a period of months. Or I can place you on what's called deferred disposition. You pay $350, you take an alcohol awareness class, which is required by state law, and also perform 8 hours of community service, which is required by state law. You do everything you're supposed to do and don't have any drug or alcohol cases in the next 180 days, the case can be dismissed.
Okay, so if I'm gonna go to the military soon, if I have my driver's license suspended, will I still be able to go, or do you know anything about that?
I don't know. I would be surprised if you'd want to do that if you're going into the military to take a conviction on a consumption case.
Okay.
I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but that wouldn't seem to be real conducive to making the military folks real happy.
Yeah. Do you know how long my license will be extended? Or I forgot the word for it.
It'd be suspended for an initial period of 30 days and then a second period for 6 months. But you can avoid all
Okay.
that. You can avoid all that if you don't take the conviction.
And if I pay the $350?
Yeah. Then you
Okay. I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and do that second option.
You want to pay the $350, take alcohol awareness class, and perform 8 hours of community service?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's I can't tell you what to do, but that's a much smarter thing for you to do.
It's not a smart thing?
Ma'am?
You said it's not a smart thing to do?
I said that is a much smarter thing for you to do.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I think so as well.
Now, are you able to pay the $350 today?
Yes, I am.
In just a few minutes, I'm going to have you talk to one of the court clerks, and you'll make your payment to them or over the phone to them,
Uh-huh.
and then they'll get your email address so they can send you some paperwork.
Okay.
Your community service hours that you have to do within 60 days, 8 hours. You can do it at any nonprofit or charitable organization.
Okay.
The alcohol awareness class and the community service, I said 60 days, have to be turned in within 90 days. If you fail to do either one of those, then that's going to be another reason for your license to be suspended.
Okay.
And are you still on Donlin Drive?
Actually, I just recently moved.
Okay, well, don't
if I can give you my new.
No, don't give it to me because we're broadcasting all over the world. I think it'd be better if you give it to the court clerk when you make your payment. So you're going to do three things. You're going to give her your home address or your mailing address. You're going to go ahead and give her, make your payment and give her your email address so that we can email you paperwork.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't.
Okay. So what branch of the service are you going to go into?
The Air Force.
Okay. Well, good for you.
Thank you, sir.
So just make sure you get all this stuff done because otherwise it might mess up your being accepted.
Yeah, I will.
All right. Well, if you'll
okay, thank you.
In just a second, you're going to see a prompt to talk to one of the court clerks. Hit that prompt, and then you'll talk to Nancy or Z. I'm not sure which one you will get.
Okay.
Okay. Good luck, ma'am. Okay, Moto G. Moto G Stylus. Okay, Vicky, let's go back to S20, Galaxy S21. We'll just go back and forth between them until maybe we can get to one of them. Galaxy S21. There you are. You got Got Galaxy S21 5G on. Ma'am, can you tell me your name? Okay, I can't hear you. So you need to unmute, please.
Hello,
Hello, can you tell me your name, please?
Imani Rosser.
Rosser with an R?
Yes.
Hold on, Ms. Rosser, let's try to pull your file here.
Okay. There. Mhm.
Okay, Ms. Rosser, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Okay, Ms. Rosser, you're charged with failure to report a change of address. Do you understand what the charge is?
I don't. I mean, I understand what the cop was saying, but like I was telling him, I still live at that address. My kids go there. I'm going through a divorce, so I hadn't changed it yet.
And that's the Oak Meadows address?
The Oak Meadows is where I stay at, but where I also have a house on 9803 Autumn Valley, and that's with my kid's father. And I still have mail there. I still go there. So it's kind of like I live at both places. I didn't understand why I got in trouble for that.
Okay. So you're still in Oak Meadows and also the Autumn, whatever you said it was?
Mm-hmm.
And you get mail at both locations?
Yes. Until our divorce is finalized.
And once the divorce is finalized, that Oak Meadows won't be any good anymore?
No, the Autumn Valley won't be any good anymore.
Okay. All right, Ms. Rosser, I'll go ahead and dismiss the case because it sounds to me like you're still there at least part-time and try to hope everything gets worked out for you on the divorce.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you can leave the meeting now.
Okay.
Okay, Moto G is the only one we got left. Moto G. Hey, Moto G, you there yet? Moto G. Mo to G. Okay, I don't guess Moto G is going to join us. We'll keep him open until I leave. But... Hey, Vicky.
Yes, sir.
I got a note here. Kenesha Dukes is in room 5 asking for help.
Okay. I'm bringing her out of the breakout room because I couldn't get a message to her.
Okay.
Hello?
Ms. Dukes, we're trying to get you in to talk to the prosecutor.
Okay. Okay. I was just making sure I was connected still.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
still here.
you are, ma'am. She's just got an attorney in there with her.
Okay.
You know those attorneys are.
Yes, sir.
Okay. She'll be
Okay.
with you in just a minute.
Okay. Thank you.
What do you want me to do with Moto G? I took her out so we could talk to Ms. Dukes.
Put them back in there. I'll just keep asking until I'm through signing.
Okay.
Oh, really? He said, they do some pretty shady stuff.
No, this thing is working. Hello,
Hello, Moto G.
I'm Michael Grimes. I don't know how to work this thing. It keeps booting me out.
Okay, well, all you got to do, I don't have to see your picture. All I need to do is just be able to talk to you.
Yes, sir.
And I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me your name?
Michael Grimes.
Grimes?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm glad you finally got through.
Jeremiah, stop.
What's his last name, Judge? Grimes?
Is it Grimes?
Yes, sir.
Grimes?
Yes, sir.
It looks like Moto G might be logged on.
Yeah, he's on. I'm talking to him. We're trying to find your file, Mr. Grimes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
He is a show cause hearing.
I got him.
Okay.
Hello? Oh,
Yes, sir. I'm looking at your files, Mr. Grimes. It looked like we last visited Mr. Grimes back in September,
yes, sir.
and we tried to get you on a payment plan because you lost your job at Churches, but working at a car wash. And we see, then after that, you signed a payment agreement to pay $40 a month.
Yes, sir.
And I'm not sure how many of those $40 payments we got.
I just didn't pay one this month, but all the other payments that were there, I think I owe like $365 or something like that. And the only reason why I haven't paid it was because I have a 1-year-old son. Well, he's about to turn 1, and 5 days out the week, I'm dealing with this medical. 5 days out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You have a 1-year-old son that what? I'm sorry.
He has medical problems. So 5 days out the week, I've been having to go to appointments and whatnot. So I had to stop working to take care of him.
Vicky, what do you show Mr. Grimes still owes?
I showed $357. And it
Mr.
doesn't
Grimes-
look like he called us to let us know what was happening. Last payment was in January. He was sent multiple text messages and we never heard from him.
My girlfriend said she paid that in January, the 40.
Yeah, we received January, but you missed February's.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
And if you don't mind me asking, and you don't have to answer this, Mr. Grimes, what's the problem with your son?
It's a lot of different things. He has I forgot what they call it, but his tongue is tied, so he has to have surgery there. It's called a tied tongue or something like that. He has all type of stuff, like he has a where he kind of have a breathing problem. They put him under, they scoped him twice, and I think we got that set up for surgery. I'm not too sure about that. I have to ask my wife. And the rest of the stuff is just small little eczema and this and that. But the breathing thing and the tight tongue is what. So we've been having to go to therapies and all type of stuff with the. Leave that alone, Jeremy. Come on, get up here. Ugh, get up here, Daddy.
Okay, Vicky, I want you to make an adjustment in our file. I'm gonna waive $207 of the fees. So, Mr. Grimes, you just need to pay us $150 and you'll be done with us.
I'll pay that. I could pay that most likely today. How do I go about that? Do I go down there and pay it?
You can go down there, or you can call into one of our court clerks and they can talk to you about it.
I'm sorry, sir, how much did you want me to reduce it to?
Thank you very so much.
Just knock $207 off the 357, so just owe the 150 and we'll just close the files.
Oh, okay, not a problem.
Okay, good luck to you, Mr. Grimes.
Thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you very so much.
Okay, Mr. Grimes.
Yes, sir.
What's your son's name?
Jeremiah Michael Grimes.
Jeremiah. I'm gonna start praying for Jeremiah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Jeremiah, come here.
Okay, you can leave the meeting now.
Okay, I'm trying to. I haven't picked up the phone. Can I leave?
Have you got any I can sign yet?
For the, right? For the. Yes, sir.
Oh,
You want me to stop the Zoom? I'll pause it and stop the YouTube.
yeah, just pause everything right now and I'm gonna start signing this.
Okay, well, when I do the YouTube, I can't pause it. I gotta stop it. I'll just have to come back in there and restart it.
Okay, that'll be fine.
Yeah. So, Arjun also driver of the minivan. Oh, dude. Yeah. Well, let's see, minivan actually really nice. Well, it was a Dodge minivan. Is that too? I wouldn't know about that. Is that it?
Okay. Oh, she was.
Hey.